Hello, invisible coverage. Nice to meet you. Hey everyone, today I am coming to you with no face makeup on, but all of eye makeup on. It's a very awkward feeling, but that's because I'm going to be doing a foundation tutorial today. I mentioned one of my new favorite foundation techniques that I learned, and I've been using it like every day, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see kind of like a demo or just, you know, see what products I use to do the technique, and a lot of you said yes, so here I am doing the thing. If you've never heard of this trick before, when you have no clue what I'm talking about, this trick might blow your mind. Okay, it might not blow your mind, but it's gonna feel wrong. Because basically since the dawn of makeup time, we've been told, it's like makeup 101, that foundation comes before powder, and that's just how it is. Thou shalt not put powder before foundation, but today, I'm going to present you with another idea. Stay open-minded because it has really made a difference for me. There are several benefits. There's only a few steps. I'm going to show you the steps and then I'll talk to you about the benefits. Let's do this. Okay, this is not like the real step one, but I've got to get this hair out of my face. I just recently got my hair trimmed and someone gave me way too much bangs. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're taking over. Now, the real first step, just one. I've already used my regular everyday skincare. This is the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It has SPF. This is just kind of basic, easy drugstore. And then this is the eye cream that I use. This is Murad Essential C Eye Cream and it's got SPF 15. You use whatever you use. And now I'm also using a primer. This one is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Radiant Primer, and honestly I'm pretty new to this one. I'm not saying you have to use this primer, but basically you're going to be using, but basically the step is just use your skincare and your primer if you're going to use a primer, and just do that thing. Doing the thing, rubbing it into my face. Do I look radiant? Didn't think so. Anyway, step 2 is to grab your loose translucent powder. Honestly, I don't understand all of the secret makeup science behind it, but you're just not supposed to use a pressed powder. And you go in with a super big fluffy brush or whatever powder brush you like a lot, and you get, and you get a little bit on your brush, not too much. You're not doing like a heavy powdering. You only want to use the tiniest amount and it will just barely give your face a matte finish. Like not fully matte, but you do want to like cover over your whole face. So just lightly dusting my face. I try to go over the spots where I most tend to have creasing in my foundation or spots where it wears off easier than others. But I do go over just like the whole face. It does feel pretty matte to the touch, but really what's happening is you're kind of locking in your moisturizer and primer. Now on to step 3, foundation time. I grabbed my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. This has been like a long time favorite. I have videos about this. I'll link them down below. I also have my Makeup Geek Face Buffer brush. And you don't have to use this foundation or this brush, but basically you just go in with your favorite foundation. You don't have to use this specific foundation or brush. The whole step is go in with your foundation. And so I'm just squirting it onto my hand, dotting it onto the face. And you'll notice that even though you just use a translucent powder, like mine has no coverage whatsoever, it does kind of appear that you have a bit of coverage on your face, which is such a nice feeling. Hello, invisible coverage. Nice to meet you. And now I'm just blending it onto my face like I would any other day. Just pretending like I didn't even put that powder under there, just blissfully unaware. And as you're putting on your foundation, you'll find that it's just, you don't need as much, which is so amazing. I've always been semi-resistant to foundation. Until I was at least like 19 or 20, I never wore liquid foundation. I was always just kind of resistant because I felt like it was too heavy and it was too much. And so I've always kind of just tried to use as little as possible. And this trick really helps with doing that. And surprisingly, using the powder before the foundation doesn't make it look any heavier. So I'm done blending on my foundation, and honestly, almost immediately it sets. When you use the powder, you'll notice you don't need as much, and if you need any powder at all after you put on your foundation, you won't need nearly as much. Like, I only set like where I put concealer on now, and before I used to dust it all over. I am gonna go in and use concealer under my eyes and where I have little dots that are showing through my foundation, and so I will set those things with powder, but generally, I don't need to powder this because it's already set. I think I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back and I will do a basic, simple rundown of the benefits of doing this trick. Side note, if you wanna see a more detailed version of my foundation routine using all drugstore products, I just made a new video like that and I'll link it down below. You can watch it there, okay? I finished the rest of my face, it became like sinisterly dark outside, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up pretty quick. Number one, it makes your foundation stay on longer. I live in Houston, it's super, super hot, super humid. It's not the end of summer here. Summer's going until like at least October. So I'm constantly battling how to keep my foundation on through the workday and into the night if I need it to. And this trick has really, really, really helped. Number two, it helps, like you could even see, like it gives a bit of coverage even if you're just using a translucent powder. And on a certain level, the powder kind of helps minimize fine lines and pores, especially pores. I have like some situations like right here on my face. I don't know what that's about, but it kind of fills them in. Not in a gross way. I like it. And last, it helps your makeup set faster, and so you don't have to be adding a whole bunch of powder afterward. You're not adding a ton of powder before you're put on your foundation, so it's not like you're just switching the step and like putting on a bunch of powder before instead of after, but I just put on a little bit before, and then I only have to powder the small sections that I use concealer on, and so it's a good trade-off for me, and it definitely doesn't look any heavier than if you were doing the traditional foundation powder, you know, whatever. The point is, I've been loving it, and hopefully it helps some of you guys that struggle with keeping your foundation on. Let me know in the comments below or hit me up on social media if you try it and you like it. Tag me, whatever. I want to see your happy faces. And comment below, do you have a makeup secret that has been helping you? I love hearing what works for you because sometimes it works for me, and we can help each other like that. It is a wonderful cycle we have here on YouTube. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so you can keep up with all my new videos. And if you have, thank you so much. You are my people and I love you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone. That is so awkward. They can't be tamed. Come on, Miley Cyrus. And suddenly I'm like, wait, I've just ruined my everything. This stuff is garbage. I don't know if I got a bum tube because I feel bad saying something is just complete garbage, but this one right here, complete garbage. It almost dries like before you even get the brush out.